What's good, YouTube? Today we are reacting to everything's falling apart for Plaqueboymax.
Gonna talk about why 365 really ended and why I really left this. You feel me? I think I gotta answer all the questions for y'all. There's dead ass I just cannot talk about, and I know it make it look crazy, and I damn near be hate farming myself by doing that, but it's like, I'll take it on the chin, bro. Because at the end of the day, chat, y'all gotta understand, people are fickle. Like, they'll hate you one moment, they'll love you the next, and hate you.
He is not wrong about that. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely not wrong about that. Motherfuckers will literally be cool with you one day, the next day hate you, and then the next day be cool with you. That's how it is, like, especially for niggas that become famous and shit. Like, the motherfucker will become famous, right? The nigga that was handing on them back then, all of a sudden, they, oh yeah, bro, you was my day one and shit. Nigga, no, you weren't.
Again, that's why I just gotta do this for y'all, because y'all supported me through all this.
Max, you may not be able to say it just yet, but I'm here to speculate. Ever since Max left the FaZe clan house, I've been seeing some cryptic stream highlights and clips of him saying some things that really have me questioning a bunch of different things. And honestly, I know that there's a bigger picture behind closed doors.
Guys, I am a loser. I don't do shit except sit on my couch and study shit and plan shit in my free time. I don't talk to people. It's bad. I'm gonna change that. Y'all gotta help me make friends.
But you just had friends in the FaZe house. I'm so lost. It just seems like Max is going through his own trials and tribulations that are in plain view, but nobody's really talking about it. Nobody's really addressing it. And for
Yes, he had friends in the face, but yeah, bro. One thing a lot of people are starting to find out is that these content creation groups or whatever, I'm not gonna lie, it be feeling like most of these niggas are just associates with each other. Like, no bullshit. Like, I don't like if they were friends, they were friends. So, but it's just like they were just using each other. Like that's what most of these streamers be doing. That's what it be feeling like. That's why I'd be scared to join the streaming game. Like I want to be a streamer, but it's just like, damn, this shit not gonna be real if I become cool with any of these streamers. Cause it's just like these niggas. Some of these niggas aren't even cool with each other. They just use each other to get more views, which is smart. But it's just like everybody's in competition with each other. Like what was happening earlier with Plaqueboymax shit. So yeah,
all the friends that he had in the industry, nobody is really saying anything. Now, before I get into any sort of backstory as to how we potentially even got here, I do want to give this caveat. I'm working on a video or maybe 2 videos about the state of streaming currently and how it is very, very stressful, a more stressful form of content creation. Max isn't the only one that I've seen crash out over the past couple of months. He's just consistently been on air. But if we look at him, if we look at the stuff that's going on with Phantom, if we look at the stuff that's going on with Banks,
yeah, Phantom's been gone for a minute.
we see why Bruce hasn't been back. There's a lot of streamers out there that have been staples in the community who eat.
I think a lot of streamers are taking a break from this shit because this shit is getting bad. Like motherfuckers starting to see this shit. This streaming shit is starting to get bad. Like it feels like a lot of niggas are just in competition with each other. Like why is it like that? Streaming, everybody used to be together on streaming shit. Everybody used to collab and shit, but now it's just like a big competition.
There aren't visible at the moment, are going through public crash outs, or are just saying screw all this. Views are down, mental health is down in the space, and honestly, burnout probably is the smallest version of the word that we should be using for what's going on, but we'll get into that in another video. The reason why this Max stuff is so strange to me is because literally just a year ago, he was hitting incredible highs in his streaming journey. Like his subathon last year saw him get the 5th most subs person on Twitch. Like he was at the top.
Quarantine where you would wake up and it was just me in the house and you would make sure to give me a hug every day in the morning. I appreciate that. You know, I just want to let you know, Mom, I would never take it for granted, Mom. You know, and I always got you. I appreciate you guys for always being there for me, bro.
Have you missed on one day yet? Dabo, I'm gonna call you back. You haven't missed one day, right? Nah, no days missed, bro. No days off. But you're on track to get streamer of the year, real talk. I would love to see that. I would love to see that.
Congratulations to my nigga Matt Chat. My dog hit 140K.
That nigga gonna be streamer of the year, bro. And if he don't, he gonna finish top 2, top 3. I don't care. He gonna be streamer of the year. And what's so cool about it is that nigga is gonna become streamer of the year doing the same shit he's always been doing, making music, gang.
Whether it was having some of the bigger streams with some of the biggest artists and making crazy big moments, or it was winning awards at any of these streamer award events, Plaqueboymax was posed to be one of the top streamers in 2025. No small feat. I'm literally talking about being up there with the Kai and Speeds. That was the conversation. But despite all that momentum that he had going into the year 2025, and as the summer closes, as we are in the middle of September, those things didn't really pan out. Something happened, and it probably started with that whole Banks Aiden situation. There was drama behind scenes, and then ultimately him leaving the Phase House. All that momentum from 2024 didn't carry into 2025 though, and there have been a lot of things that happened, but here we are, middle of the summer, and it just seems like there's something off with him as a streamer. Again, I think there's a bigger picture, but specifically with him as a streamer. And I started to really notice it when he left the Phase House.
Y'all gotta understand it's a lot. So in my head, like I'm just trying to figure out, map out what life is gonna be like and how shit gonna work. Feel me? Like I'm like, hey God, if I'm making the wrong decision, let me know. If I'm fucking up, let me know.
Now, a lot of the stuff that Max has given us over the course of the year has been pretty vague, but we can kind of speculate based on the state of streaming and what he's been saying as to why this might be happening. Friend of the show, Your Bud Tevin, kind of gave us a peek into what potentially could be happening. How do these streamers keep giving so much of their lives to the streaming content that not only are they not being able to build things outside of the world, but they're not even taking care of their internals, their mental and their physical?
I was close to getting into it, you feel me? But like, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I realized that I can't be doing that, bro. If I was to get into this relationship, I would sabotage PBM 2025, 365. I would sabotage this shit. There's no way I could get in a relationship. No bullshit. There's no way. I'll be right back. Go down.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, like that's what it takes to do a 365 on streaming shit. You gotta do that shit while you're sick. That's why I don't know. Me personally, as a streamer, well, not as a streamer, but as a future streamer, I would probably never do a 365. Like, I don't even know if I'll do a subathon. Like, I don't even know if I'll be able to deal with that. Ain't that like, if that's like that thing where they, got to stream for like 30 days and shit. I mean, they do get a lot of subs and shit, but I won't even be able to do that. I ain't gonna lie. Like, this type of content is fit for me. Like, it fits for me. This type of content that I'm doing right now fits for me.
What? Ooh, I can't wait to make that state of streaming video so bad. But this isn't sustainable, nor is this healthy for not just Plaqueboymax, but anybody. Anybody can't do this level of continuous work and think that they can build things outside of it. You literally can't maintain all of it. I think that's why we're starting to see other streamers take different types of breaks. But for Max, it was crushing him. It was literally getting him and keeping him sicker than what he could have been. And to throw away romantic companionship, women? Nah, that's crazy, gang. Now, since he's cut down on the 365 streaming, he's been able to do some more intentional streams, and it's opened the door for some of the biggest in the game like Lil Baby or Lil Yachty or Michael Porter Jr. to come on his stream, and it created great content for better or for worse.
No, you understand it. You
Okay, I'm listening.
Money down.
Yeah.
Okay. So you gotta put money down. Wait, explain to me. I'm trying to understand what you're
Yeah,
saying.
you understand everything else I've been talking about the whole day.
Okay, so you saying niggas gotta break bread with the stream for you to rap?
Nah, you gonna bust the screen down.
Wait,
Half today. We splitting.
Okay, so we split the stream
revenue
the
for the day.
revenue
For the day. That's
for you to
what we
rap.
do. Yeah.
Put my knee up on her neck. I went George Floyd. I be tweaking, she get wet. She gon' wait for me.
And that's cool and all. He is living some of his dreams. Basketball, Jaylen Brown, Michael Porter Jr., rap, Lil Baby, Lil Yachty, the con.
But I'm not gonna lie. Some people got realize some famous people are alone. That's really how niggas were able to get in their grind back then. Because most of the time, they were alone and they had time to themselves.
Cree boys, but that still doesn't address the biggest elephant in the room. What happened with him and FaZe and his love/hate relationship with streaming?
One thing I would say about streaming.
Happened with him and FaZe and his love/hate relationship with streaming.
One thing I would say about streaming is way less like unified, bro. That's the worst part about it. This shit not together. Niggas just be doing their own thing. Like niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like it don't feel together. I remember in 2021, niggas would all be live. Niggas might all be in the Discord calls and lit shit. I remember it was high Bruce, Rage, Silky, and Rat in a Discord call. Like, shit like that don't happen. Niggas be all doing their own shit, or niggas beefing, or niggas got problems.
If I'm wrong, that shit like that is rare now.
Each other. It was all the bros. We was all in the basement, and you was just talking about some shit like, what did you say? You said some shit like, damn, Max, I thought you was finna be the one. You fell off. Nigga, you talking like a viewer, like a chat nigga. Like, you feel me? Facts. Rage is my boy, but since he's saying this on stream, I'ma just also say it on stream. This is my brother. Like, I fuck with Rage. But, like, it's facts, though. So, just like you saying that, yeah, we all part of the problem. We all competitive. It's cool, though. I think competition is good for this shit. But I'm just saying, we should all be unified as streamers.
I can't even see you, but I haven't heard you say a fucking word. I ain't gonna lie. Get up.
I would have left you, lame ass niggas.
Hey Max, bro. Max,
Yo,
are you okay, man?
nah, bro, come on, bro. I'm chilling. But
There be some shit that happen off screen and shit.
I dare dude gotta leave. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta do shit with Davo, so I'm gonna hit y'all later, alright?
Alright, bro.
Alright.
Max.
Now we'll get a lot of the full insight as to what happened later on when Max sits down and has his big tribunal calls, meeting of the minds, whatever he does where he announces what happened. But from my speculation and my guesstimation is that this is kind of multifaceted. I think that a lot of attempts to shoehorn something or some people that weren't necessarily cool with each other in the beginning is a part of the problem. I think the stakes are higher. I think the commitment is just bigger. I think that there is a intentionality behind streaming in which it wasn't before, which means that you got to do some stuff that you don't want to do. This stuff becomes a job. I know people don't.
Yeah, no, literally, I've seen so many new streamers do a lot of shit that they wouldn't usually do. Like, bro, you don't gotta do that to be famous. Like, god damn, like, people just don't get that though.
I don't want to hear that about creators, but some of the cringe.
That's like me going out in public and streaming and just slapping random people in public just to get fans. I've seen people actually do some fucked up pranks as a streamer
Stuff that you have
to get up.
do because it's viral at the moment is stuff that you just have to do, even if you don't like it. And also being live 24/7, 365 for X amount of years can honestly become mentally draining. I know it's not technically 24/7, but you understand what I'm saying. And what people also forget quite often about these streamers is that they are kids. And I know in my formidable years, like,
I just read the last video I reacted to was made by Omisi too. Bro, I gotta find some shit. My bad.
they are going through in their early 20s. I was making mistake after mistake, left, right, and sideways. And it didn't take me until about my mid to late 20s to really put it all together. But so having all this on public display for everybody to judge your every single move, because this is what my job dictates, can be very, very, very stressful. And to be honest with you, they're still finding themselves. I know if I stuck with what I was sticking with at the beginning of my 20s, I would not be here today. So it's good that people are giving themselves opportunities to, you know, branch out and try different things, even if it means changing up on who they once were. And with that being said, sometimes you gotta go through a rebrand. So it makes sense why Plaqueboymax would do something that a lot of streamers didn't do, and that's deleting their Twitter community.
Niggas have an opportunity, bro.
Wait, damn, Aiden do that though?
I will be deleting the comment. That is the first point of doing this shit and rebuilding it the right way, bro. No cap. I'll be deleting the com. And yes, I'm making a new one. Yes, of course. With y'all niggas. And we overly tight on this shit. If you're not 5-star, get the fuck out the com.
I know, peak unemployment, minuscule looking news, but we know that Twitter communities can harbor toxicity and hatred and all these other bad vibes and bad feelings. And Twitter communities can create the division that streamers probably don't want to have with their community or other guests or whoever the case may be. So deleting it is actually a bigger deal because it's almost like, and here, stay with me, it's gonna sound crazy, it's deleting a part of you that once existed. I know that sounds a bit extreme, but trust me, there's some validity to deleting a Twitter community being linked to a change in who you are as a person. But now that Max is going down this path of becoming somebody new and discovering himself, he's gonna realize that it is very much lonely. I'm gonna give a little aside and put a bow on the end of the video with this message to him, but I went down a similar path in my 20s, and as a very sober person who doesn't partake in the normal Atlanta young male stuff, I don't own guns, I don't have tattoos, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't go to clubs, I don't participate in the strip club culture or whatever the case may be. It is a different walk of life, and I can understand how you can feel as if you are intentionally alienating yourself and how it can affect your mental health. Max, I've been exactly where you are, trust me.
I am a loser. I don't do shit except sit on my couch and study shit and plan shit in my free time. I don't talk to people. It's bad. I'm gonna change that. Y'all gotta help me make friends.
I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I came home, bro. I just cried on my couch, bro. Like, and I don't be crying that much. Like, I cried on my couch. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I don't even have nobody, bro. Who do I have? I push everybody in my life away. I don't talk to my parents. I'm out here in LA. Like, yeah, I got my cousin, but it's like, damn, bro. Like, what am I even doing this for? I could win as much as I want to win. But if I'm not winning with people I care about, do it even matter? Like, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Max is going through the same things that a lot of young men at his age go through. I mean, he's 22 for Pete's sake. We got to give him some grace here. Now, the difference is he has a lot of money that can solve a good bit of these problems, but this is still the trials and tribulations that he's going to have to go through, and that's discovering who he is, truly is, as he steps into manhood. And there's no playbook, and there's also a lot of bad faith actors in the space. It's going to come with a lot of trying a bunch of different things that just aren't you, getting very lonely, you know, where it might be a night or two where you cry, but ultimately on the other side of it is pure joy and happiness about the man that you've become. And I know I did not mean for this video to get this sentimental about Plaqueboymax, but I see a lot of myself, my family members, my friends, just other young men that I know in my life and Max. Like, I've seen that situation, that scenario before. The most beautiful thing about the industry that he's in is that there is always going to be somebody to talk to, especially from the standpoint that you are. While it seems like little people can relate, you'll also be able to find good and valuable friendships along the way.
Hey, yo, bro, you know what I want to say, bro? Yeah. Thank you for being my friend, bro. Nigga, I don't got no friends. I'm not gonna lie. Tell me emotional shit you on. Nigga, I don't got no friends. That's that lonely. This is my first time going. This is actually my first time since I left. Low-key being on stream with a nigga. That doesn't make music, yeah.
So to Max, I say, listen, continue down the journey. It's something that everybody has to go through. Don't live life with any regrets. Keep moving forward. Take every step that you make as a learning lesson more than anything. They're all not going to be perfect, but they're going to be the ones that you make. So you got to stand in them. And most importantly, to him and other streamers, don't let your career swallow you whole. No pause, no ayo, none of that stuff. This is an industry that can literally take lives from people. We've seen it in the past. Entertainment is very cruel and fickle, and as much money as you get does not mean that it'll overcome all the mental anguish and health stuff that goes on with it. So take time to breathe and make sure that you are doing things for yourself and what matter to you the most.
Okay, he's not wrong. Shout out to me for the video, by the way. Second video, I react to his nigga back to back. I gotta pause something new. Wait. I mean, well, it was sort of back to back. My last video wasn't about him, but still. Yeah. But anyways, if you like the video, like, subscribe for all my socials. And you're on the road to 1K. I know. I said that fast.